No other device other than our cell phones are so much time with us, on us, maybe even in us, who knows? Everywhere we go, whatever we do, it is with us. I spend more time with my phone than with my kids or with my wife. Nah, the most precious thing, that's my phone. Whatever I do, it's with me, my otherworldly companion. It even has a name. Hello, what's your name and are you my friend?
I'm Siri. Pleased to meet you.
Ooh. The most precious thing in my life, that's my phone. At least if you would measure the preciousness of this device by the time we spend with it. Yeah, that's pretty easy to measure. I spend most of the time with it on me. You know what that is? That's, what's the word for it? That's bonkers. A new word I learned. Yeah. And the potential to form bad habits around our phone consumption is very high because we learn habits over a long period of time by repeating an action. We form associative behaviors, cues followed by action. So the potential is very high, and unlearning a bad habit, that's at least as difficult as learning a new one, and that's pretty hard. So let's discover in this video a few bad habits we have around our phone consumption, and let's break 3 of those. Cold green tea. Welcome back to another video from the insane world of social media and device addiction. I am your SMC. No, I am your S ceremony master. No, that's your antisocial social media campaigner. That's right. And today I would like to talk with you about our phone habits. Why? Because no matter what other YouTube productivity gurus tell you, if you keep watching videos, if you keep taking this thing with you, you ain't gonna go anywhere. Trust me, I know that because I did it for a long time. I'm a super big addict, but I'm now have this addiction under control, I think. Productivity, no, actually everything we want to do in our lives is only possible if we overcome our addiction to social media and online devices and digital devices, because they suck up a lot of time and energy and attention, and so many things evolve around things that are not real. That's what social media is. As we recently talked about habits and systems, I thought we continue this thought experiment in regards to social media and device consumption, because the probability that the learned behaviors and patterns of behavior around social media and devices are not consciously made, are not intentional, but random. Because chances are that we learned a lot of our habits around social media and electronic devices without making a conscious decision, but just over time through learned patterns of behaviors, through cues and responses. Not us making a plan and saying, I will use this at that time with that intention. What? Peter, how do you know that? Well, let me give you the most obvious example, which is using your phone when you go to take a break. We don't want to swear on this channel. On your potty. Yes, that's the place where almost everyone in our days uses their phones. And it's just a horrible thought. People use their phone on their toilets, and even worse than that, that they use social media. They answer messages. Imagine how horrible that thought is, that where you read your message and you think, where did this person write me this nice message? I don't want to imagine that. Number 2, the thought of taking selfies does not arise by itself. How do I know that? Well, looking at my kids who are not yet social media consumers, just screens consumers, that's enough of an addiction by itself, but they are not using social media yet. They never think about, oh, let me take a selfie, it's so cool up here on this tree. Nah, they just enjoy the moment. The thought of taking a selfie in a specific situation, in a specific moment where you feel good, that's an addictive behavior. And the third example where we have bad habits around devices, I think it's avoiding real conversations, preferring texting. Yeah, that's it. I need to write, in our times, I need to write someone that I will call them someday at a specific time and ask if that's okay. Because if not, we feel like intruders. It's very uncomfortable to speak with someone who dares to call me without informing me beforehand. I feel sometimes like that. You want to know other examples? Well, using your phone at a meal, talking on your phone or texting when someone talks to you, just taking a break, getting out of a circle just to check your phone. Using your phone at specific times in specific situations over and over again. If you commute somewhere, that's a good example. You will do it all the time at specific moments, in specific situations, you take out your phone. Using your phone in meetings. The moment you get a little bit bored that someone is saying something up there, you just take your phone out and you pretend to be productive. You get your phone out in a supermarket line because you can't stand the 5 seconds time you have to wait there. You need to check your phone as soon as it vibrates in your pants when you drive. You can't resist the urge to check it. There are so many things. It's so obvious. So let's break 3 habits. The first 3 I mentioned. How do we break a bad habit? We break it in 4 steps, as James Clear describes it in his book Atomic Habits. And he says we need to do the reverse thing that we would do if we would like to build a good habit. So there are 4 steps, 4 laws we have to go through. Cue, craving, response, reward. So to break bad habits, we need to do number 1, make something invisible so we don't get triggered through that cue. We need to make something unattractive. So the craving, even if it's there, it makes it harder for us. Number 3, we make it difficult. So when the response kicks in, it's still not that easy to do the habit. And number 4, we make it unsatisfying. Which is pretty hard because we instantly get a dopamine kick as soon as we see a red light, as soon as we see a picture, we open up and we got a like. That's so hard. So let's do this. Break the habit of using your phone on the toilet. Something obvious but very hard. Millions of people do it. You will be one of the few who does not use his phone anymore. Make it hard and don't take it with you. Number 2, leave your phone consciously home for once. Small steps. Go for a walk without your phone. That's something nice. And number 3, downtimes. Make specific periods throughout the day phone free. And as soon as you have the thought, I forgot it, where is it? It's not with me, not on me. That's a good feeling. Thanks for watching. Hope this episode of the Antisocial social media campaign was helpful, entertaining. Stop watching, get out there and don't take your phone with you. And don't see you next time. Maybe you subscribe if you are interested in breaking bad habits and learning some good ones. Thank you. See you. Bye.